airport. I'm really sorry. Today's video we have no subtitles because I'm catching on my flight and I have no time to edit my videos. But I really want to share with you guys about this short story that it was really scary and very dangerous. I was using the ride-sharing service and that driver was almost falling asleep. Normally, I'm very silent when sitting in the taxi or the ride-sharing car. So I was trying to find several interesting topics. Then we two had several conversations, and after 45 minutes, finally, I arrived at this airport successfully. So that was really scaring, right? Because it's really dangerous. But this happens all the time. I could still remember in July when I was in Shanghai, I was also catching on my flight, and that driver was the same, falling asleep. So these two cases makes me thinking about the future of driverless car. I think that must be the future because for humans, it's really hard for us to control ourselves or to guarantee. For example, like last night, you can't sleep very well. No, because of the cats, the weather, the different humidity, that will affect your sleep. Maybe you cannot sleep very well, but for robots, for machines, that can be predictable. So I suppose driverless car must be the future. Maybe 3 or 4 years, that will be the reality. It's not the future, that's not far away. It's the same way as artificial intelligence, robotics. I think they're truly intruding our lives, or they're making a huge impact on our daily life. So artificial intelligence, I'm using this service every day. Robotics, probably 3 years later, you will have home robots. And for driverless cars, I think in some certain countries or regions or areas, they already have this kind of, driverless taxis. So I'm just worried about the future of these car makers. I think in the future, the only reason for you to buy a car is you want to enjoy the happiness of driving. So for those car brands making those practical cars, probably it's very easy for them to go broke, right? This is how I feel. So this is the airport. I will have a 3 days short trip in Beijing. The show of the organizer of the IFA, a very huge show, a really influential home appliances show in Germany. They invited me to be there. They're going to have a press meeting. Somehow I become a professional media outlet. I really cannot believe it because I have too many identities. But I'm really happy to be here to listen to the CEO talking, introducing something about next year's IFA. So this is our industry, exhibition industry. Sometimes it's really interesting. So actually in Chengdu, the weather is pretty good today, blue sky, and it's very warm. But I suppose Beijing must be really cold and windy, right? So anyway, I'm so happy to go back to Beijing, and my colleague just asked me a question, Lando, what do you want to eat? I really have no idea. Probably you guys can leave some messages and tell me anything special, anything tasty in Beijing, then we too could have a try. So this is Lando.